What's up, guys? So the Open is finally here, and we are so excited to celebrate these next 3 weeks with you guys at our Friday Night Lights. For a lot of you, this is your very first Open experience, and we are so excited to provide just a fun, encouraging, supportive environment for you guys to come and challenge yourselves in these workouts that are provided for us. So this week, we've got wall balls and box jump overs. We've got those step overs with the medicine ball too. So I know a lot of you, like myself, are feeling nervous or feeling anxious. We don't really know what to expect. So this video is kind of here to iron out some of those details, kind of give you a little bit of information on what to expect tonight, what to bring, and just know that you're not the only first timer tonight. There's going to be a lot of members here tonight that this is their first experience as well. So lean into that. That's what this community is for, and that's what this event is for. So couple details. Ricky's going to kind of go over that.
Yeah, so first off, doors are going to open at 4 o'clock today. So that means you can come in and get situated, put your things away, all that good stuff. We're going to have the gym organized to where you'll know where the food's going to be at, where the warm-up's going to be at, and where we're going to be actually doing the workout at, all right? So there are heats in there. First heat starts at 4:30. So what does that mean? That means if you signed up for a heat inside the app, which you'll see in the Friday class schedule now, that means that's when you start. That's 3, 2, 1, go. That means no bathroom break, no prep set, no, all that's done beforehand. So make sure that you're there with plenty of time to kind of get warmed up in the athlete area, practice those movements, all that good stuff. We'll have a warm-up posted, we'll have a prep set posted, all that stuff. That'll kind of be on your own time over there. You'll do your own bathroom break, and then we'll give you a quick call to come out to the floor if it's your heat time, and then we'll make sure you have a counter if you need one. If you don't worry about it. And then 3, 2, 1, go, right? And then you'll go as far as you can in the workout, right? So that's every 15 minutes. There's a 12-minute cap in the workout, so that means we have 3 minutes to like transition between heats to keep things nice and moving, right? Nice flow there. As far as the workout goes, you're gonna see in the workout today, for classes too, you're going to see that there's 3 options, just like we do inside of our classes. You'll have the RX, you'll have a one called Scaled. That's typically that independence like option that we offer every day. And then Liberty is going to be foundations, okay? That's just like we offer it every day in our class. So you can pick any 3 of those options when you go out to perform the workout in your heat, okay? Once you're done, especially for the earlier heats, maybe even the heats that are, hey, my time's not till later on in the night, I'm not going to show up. This is a community event. It is supposed to be a social event here. So when you go to work out and you're done and you want to kind of like shift off to the side, start supporting other people, help the event roll, nice and smoothly. You can grab some food, you can mingle with people. This is a great opportunity to meet other people outside of your class time. So it's a community event. We try to encourage people not just to come in for that 15-minute workout and take off, right? We want you to kind of like stick around for a little while, hang out, get to know some people. So that's about it. As far as food and stuff goes, it's a potluck style typically, but for this night, we are having it catered by Chipotle, and that's thanks to Matt and Casey Wright, right? They're the ones that provided all the food today. There are gonna be some vegetarian options there as well. For those that are in Lent or anything like that, okay? As far as participation goes, anytime you're not on the floor doing your thing, you're not warming up, it would be awesome if you come find one of us coaches and be like, hey, is there anything that we can help you with, right? We'll just make sure that there's judges and score cards and all that stuff for people that need a score submitted if they signed up for the Worldwide Open on the leaderboard. Did you want to add anything to that?
Yeah. So these are frequently asked questions that I've had people kind of bring throughout the week. Obviously, what do I need to bring this first week? Like Ricky just said, this first week is catered, so you don't have to bring anything. If you have a special, drink that you want to drink afterwards, after your workout, that's cool. We're gonna have some poppy sodas there. We'll have some bottled waters, things like that. We have our fountain and obviously our Fit Aids and things like that you guys can choose from as well. Participation. If you signed up for the Worldwide Open on CrossFit.com, then you will need a judge and you will need a scorecard to submit your scores. If you did not, you can still participate. You can still do the workout with us on Friday Night Lights. Go ahead and go into the app and sign up for your heat. That makes most sense for you for that time. But you can participate even if you didn't sign up for the worldwide leaderboard. That's just for you to kind of see where you stack up against others your age, others in your region, others in the United States. It's a really cool kind of, it's cool to see your progress from where you started. And then 5 years from now, you can see where you stacked up then versus now. So that's kind of the difference between, but you don't have to sign up to participate in the workout with us tonight and the following week. So you can still participate, you can still do the workouts. That was a big question we had. And then as far as judging and score submission, so if you did sign up at CrossFit.com for the Open, you will need a judge, and we will assign someone to count your reps for you. Make sure, everyone, we're going to make sure we're holding that standard of the movement as we always do. Nothing changes. But you will have at the end a little strip of paper that you will get. That is what you will submit on CrossFit.com as your score for the worldwide leaderboard. And you will need to submit that by Monday at 5 p.m. The sooner the better. So as soon as you go home tonight or tomorrow morning, go in there and submit your score. That way you don't miss that. And they keep those scores for you throughout the years. And then, tips and tricks. So how to approach this workout.
All right. So it's no different than any other class. We're going to talk about stimulus, right? So to go for the workout, how it travels up to the top of the peak at the wall balls and then back down. We're, as average people inside of our gym, doing this for like exercise, health, and longevity. We do not expect to finish this workout. Our goal is to probably try to get into that round of 66 at the very top. So on the way up to that pyramid, right?
Even some of us who are competitive, like I consider myself to be slightly competitive, and it's like I'm not going to finish this workout, and that's okay.
And that's perfectly fine, all right? So what this workout's going to require is you to kind of keep your heart rate down as low as possible. So that typically means in the first couple of rounds, they're just baits. We've all been there before. We all start out really hot or smooth, and be like, I'm not even going that fast. And then your heart rate spikes by the third round. This is no different. So let's think about having a plan for those wall balls. Let's break them up early, even the round of 20, maybe like 11 and a 9, right? Just that little drop of the ball. Let the shoulders relax a little bit. Let me take a deep breath, regain my composure, and pick that ball up pretty quickly within 3 to 5 seconds and start moving towards that second set, right? And then when we talk about those box jumps, let's just find a controlled pace, make sure we're selecting the right height, right? And the controlled pace. So in the warm-up area, I want you to work on your footwork. How am I gonna transfer over this box? Facing it, sideways, lateral, whatever it is, just work on that footwork and make sure you have a solid plan, right? And then for those scale divisions, independence and liberty, you can also step over the box. There's no jumping required, right? You can if you want, but you don't have to, okay? So break up those things early. When you get back to the round of 30, have something broke up. I'm going to break mine up in something like a 12, 10, 8. I like mine to kind of descend as I'm taking those rest. And then even in the round of 40, I'm breaking it up again into 3 sets, probably like a 16, 14, and a 10 to get to 40. And then my goal is to try to get into 66 as comfortable as possible, because that's the round that's going to majority of the time like keep people from like advancing back down the other side. Okay, so get a proper warm-up. Hit the warm-up we ask you to hit inside of the gym. It's going to be on the smaller screen over by the kids area. It's going to have a nice warm-up. It's also going to have a prep set in there. Hit that prep set and try to time it 4 to 5 minutes before your heats goes, so that you can hit it really quickly and then go to the restroom, get all those nervous jitters out, and then hit the floor hard. Okay, set a pace early, and then eat and hydrate today. Okay, don't overeat, but you need to make sure that you eat today. Okay, at least something in your stomach an hour to 90 minutes before the workout, before your heat, and then just make sure that it's nothing kind of like heavy, anything that's going to ferment in your body. So like no grains or anything like that, like white rices and all that stuff. Just make sure that it has a decent number of carbohydrates in there, and that's really it. Hydrate. Don't overhydrate, because if you haven't been hydrating all week, you're going to be peeing all the time. So don't do that. Just make sure that you get like
don't change anything about just make sure you're eating today throughout
and you're
the day.
Drinking water.
Just make sure you're hydrating throughout the day. And that's it. It's too late. You missed the mark to try to hit macros or try to hit a certain target on ounces of water today. Don't change it. Just do what you can, do your best, make sure you have something in your system before that workout.
Absolutely.
You're not going to this type of workout in the evening fasted. We want to make sure we have the energy to use for this type of workout, because it is going to be a high intensity workout. So these open workouts are the ones where this is where we challenge ourselves. This is where we push past that comfort zone. We see how far, how much our body is capable of doing. And a lot of the times we surprise ourselves. And that's what this is for. We tell you guys not to do that every day and, your everyday workouts, because we want you guys to come back the next day and rinse and repeat. But these workouts, these open workouts are our test. It's like, hey, I'm going to push myself. I'm going to push that need a little bit. I'm going to go into the pain cave a little bit. Typically when I would drop this wall ball, I'm going to try to hold on to 5 more reps, right?
Yeah.
So that's what these workouts are meant to do. They're meant to push you, but you have to have the fuel for that. So make sure that you are eating and hydrating throughout the day. Really, really important.
For sure. It's going to start off at like a RPE 7. You've heard of that before inside classes. And then as you get closer to that 66, it's going to feel like a 9 or 10. It's go. Like mental fortitude, hold on to that ball, 1 more rep, right? And we'll go from there. Cool?
Cool.
That's it, bro. All
right, guys. We will see you guys at 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock.
And on. Don't forget your hats. Wear your hats.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget your hats.
We'll see you guys.
All right.
Bye.
See you.